Shiny? Is that what you're saying? You're standing in front of the shiny? Nuh-uh! Get out! I was about to say. I was like... Do I have to fly all the way over there? What's up, everyone? Welcome to Duel the Mates. That is quite the intro we've got there. Josh is already faking me out with shinies. That's true. Ooh, Coco Cactus, how's it going? It's a fun name. Yeah, so we're hunting for shiny Pokemon tonight. We have a couple in mind. I've been hoping for some kind of punishment. We actually have another thing in the works, but we're gonna wait until we can do it with Kevin. I made a fancy coffee tonight. Mom was like, "Here, look, I got this caramel macchiato cold brew. Take it." And I said, "Okay." And it's like a whipped cream, like spray. It's like you spray the, right? Yeah, so I'm having it on top of my bunk coffee. So the qualities are clashing a little bit, but it's still really good. Oh, that's a good idea, right? Coco Cactus says that we should hunt the Heliodisc line. That would be fun. That would be a cool Pokemon. I know it's, well, that's not in Scarlet and Violet, right? Is it? Because that feels like one that I should have hunted before now, if it is. There are some other ones. I'm trying so hard not to do a shiny hunt for Nidoran, but technically, like the Regigigas thing is taking up all of my willpower to do weirdo hunts on my own. Weirdo hunts that aren't in Scarlet and Violet. But yeah, those are really cool ones. Okay, so tonight we're hunting Charcadet. We're hearting Chunkadet. Oh, it's not. Oh no! I wondered because it was like it. That's really too bad. Because I knew it was in Sun and Moon. Was that where it started? Sun and Moon, or was it X and Y? Anyway, but yeah, I couldn't remember for sure. I'll be really interested to see what comes out in ZA. I'm surprised that they haven't said anything still. Like, I'm not mad yet, but when's the game show awards this year? I keep seeing there's nominations, but awards 2024. Not where, who cares? Where? Date. December 12th. Okay. So that's when the Switch got announced, but I'm not counting on that necessarily. It's just, I don't know if they're gonna like be like, "Hey, we haven't forgotten about you, Nintendo fans." Yeah, that's true. Nah, Leafeon. I'm just gonna get rid of it. Nobody asked for you to be here. What Terra type are you? Are you stupid typed? Or it's just grass? We break the record for most shiny Charcadets caught in 0.0000001 seconds. If we could find one right now, then we'd be at least doing okay. Speaking of nothing, even though I was trashing it with Kevin too, I waited until the stream to publicly announce that I was wrong. This isn't the shock moment of the stream, okay? But I was wrong about Pokemon Horizons. What's her face? Who I was like, oh, I feel bad, but I can't keep listening to Sprigatito over and over again. Yeah, she has grown into her role, and the Sprigatito doesn't sound quite so Sprigatito, and the story's been fun, and there have been a few episodes that I just watched that were effing crazy. so yeah, it's been fun to watch. So I take back what I said about the voice acting. There was just a little bit of awkwardness from like the get, but it wasn't necessarily a bad thing, and now it's really good. So there we go. I'm pretty sure that part 4 either just came out or is just about to come out. I think it just came out. And I'm on part 3 right now, so yeah. I think Nintendo is by. We're looking at you, Mario Bros. Wonder. Yeah, well, I watched the first episode with Trisha, and then I was like, yeah, I don't know. But then, you know, the roommate wanted to watch it specifically. They requested specifically for it. And so, yep. So I had to comply, and I watched so much of it that I was like, oh, this is really good. It's not even like Clone Wars where you have to watch two full seasons before it gets good, but it's just like, it just took me a second to get into it. Maybe also because I was so used to Ash for so long. Not that I mind that he's gone, but I'm still waiting for him to show back up. Oh, dang. Yeah. Yeah, it was a little rough there in the early days. Yeah, I'll say. Yeah, I'm looking forward to watching it again, but yeah, seriously. I forgot that I watched it, and then I was like, Mom and Dad, you have to watch this, and then I watched it again with them. Oh, it was worth it. Mm. Huh. Right. These two textures do not look alike. Trying to get rid of some of the extra Pokemon because I'm afraid that if we find it, well, but we can't wear it down if I'm not wearing it down. I'm afraid that if we find it, that I'm not going to know who spawned it. They got little blue eyes, but yeah. Yeah, and then we'll switch when the outbreak wears out. Well, not fully out, but when we get it down to the good spot. That's a good idea. Can I have somebody faster? Yeah, really? I want some Pokemon that can be... I haven't played around with them for a while. Some Pokemon, it's not a big pain. Araquanid is great, but they just don't travel very fast. Neither is this stinking Pokemon. I haven't used Iron Moth in a minute. Bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum. You're me too. He looked fun. Yeah, he was looking real funny on my screen. I need someone so fast. Like Sonic. Where's Sonic? You're fast. Yeah, well. He's basically a Pokemon. Fight me. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Oh, speaking of nothing, one of the other things about this newest season of Pokemon that I've been appreciating, and I don't know if it's intentional or not, but the Pokemon, they're still saying their name, but like the voice actors are doing a lot more to make it sound like a Pokemon roar that sounds like its name rather than it just straight up being like Sandslash, Sandslash. But like one of the Pokemon, like you could hear it saying its name, but like it had a really nice like monstrous roarish sound where it didn't just straight up sound like some Pokemon saying its name outright. That's one. So yeah, that was just something I thought was neat, and I kind of liked. Like that feels like that would be more real for the world. Like Pokemon have cries and they just so happen to sound like things, so people just name the Pokemon after whatever it sounds like it's saying. Like, that would be fine. It's a weird way to name Pokemon, but that's fine. Oh, you're right. What was I thinking? You have to listen close to get the subspecies. Oh, and then there's like 1 in 3 generations that's bilingual. But that's just for monarchs. I think it's like 1 in America, and then 1 that migrates to Mexico, and then 1 in Mexico, and then yeah, and then the next one is 1 that migrates back to America. So technically, it's kind of 4-ish, but like 3 if you're just counting that middle transition as 1. Whatever, either way you go. I always thought it would be neat to see the monarch butterfly wherever they go, and there's tons of millions and millions of them, but by the time that I would be able to afford to go out to wherever they are, they'll all be gone. Yeah, it sure is a fun thing, but it's not real. Not real. Don't you try to use your logic and facts and science against me. Right. How could you? No, they brainwashed you to do. You were a good old Christian boy before you went to college. Oh no, I'm projecting actually. Well, that's what I mostly was. Mostly. Kind of. Mostly. When I bought into it. I don't know. I went through various phases of how much I bought into it at the time. That's nice. Mine was like, I think when I went back to Heidelberg the second time. Heidelberg, Germany. Got it. Saved it. Boom. And this is my blood type. No, that kind of thing doesn't really matter. I would say I should just Google myself, because then I'll just already know what's safe to talk about online, but if you Google my name, then some snowboarder comes up. And then a politician. So, I don't know. Good luck. It's not impossible, but that's... I googled myself and something and someone, and that's when I actually got a hit on my name popping up. It was some deranged person posting about deranged things. Some deranged... What? Oh. It's huh. Yeah, you just sit there like, well, yeah. Huzzah! Why am I so hot? The name already sounds, yeah, but the textures and colors, yeah, Mario Wonder. They just had a really nice time with that one. A really jolly time. Dun dun dun, jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Oh, you know what I was gonna do, even though now we can't. Well, it's not. So when we were gonna do the other thing we were gonna do, I was gonna start singing the Squidbillies theme song, especially if I got tricked. Then I'd be all like, my dreams are all dead and buried. Sometimes I wish the sun would just explode. When God comes and calls me to his kingdom, I'll take all you sons of so-and-sos when I go. Hey, whoa, 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 diddle-diddle-diddle-doo. Anyway, Squidbillies. Classic. They say the B word, but... It's not like we can't say it, I just don't want to say it. It's not like I can't say it, I just don't like to. Has nothing to do with being afraid. That used to be my favorite swear word. One of them. I think the S word's always been my favorite swear word. Yeah, that's a good one. It really is. I like it, but... Oh, go ahead. No, I was just gonna say, sometimes I think about, like a teenager who's just learning how to cuss, so they're just saying the F word like every other word. Yep. Yes, sir. I have stopped, dropped, and rolled. We can. I did. But it's only 9 minutes left of it. That sounds good. I'll run back and forth a little bit, but I'm going to just stay away from the place where they're spawning, because then, ideally, just if we run into it, then we'll know that it's your spawn. But I'll just stay on the outskirts. For fire, it is the red bell pepper. So burger, tomato, onion, or no, not onion. Tomato, green bell pepper, burger, 2 red bell peppers. Nope, just 2 spicies, or not spicies, just 2 mysticas. Only mystica that doesn't mix well is sweet and bitter. I'll take all you sons of so-and-sos when I go. Hey, yay, yay, oh, baby doo doo doo. Dun, 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 dun. I'm still playing Pokemon Trading Card Pocket. I keep waiting for myself to just get sick of it. And I'm getting there. Yeah. I won a battle, but I know he already has like the best meta decks in the game, so it's just like I've just bought cards, like not with real money, but like after I save up a bunch of pack opening points, like I've had to buy an executor, I mean to say. I actually think I did buy a Butterfree, and then it was like 1 or 2 packs later that I pulled a Butterfree, and I was like, and then the event happened with the Butterfrees, and I was like, on. I think we're about to get a Venusaur event, but I was looking for a Venusaur EX for so long. Yeah. Yeah, I just pulled mine, I think 2 days ago. I was opening up, because I had been opening up Charizard packs for the Executor. So I have an EX, but for my Butterfree deck, I only want 1 EX card, and I want it to be my Venusaur. So I was opening up Charizard, and then I've been opening up Pikachu packs just to try to get a Pikachu EX. And then I just randomly was like, you know what, I'll just open up 1 Mewtwo pack this random time. And there she lay. And what did you do? I hit her with a beanbag. Oh, you criminal. Society. Do. Oh man, deep cuts. Deep cuts. They're so deep. Me and Josh are both loopy tonight because my brain, his brain, we all brain. Yeah, I was gonna say that you have a better excuse for being brain dead this week than I do, but I actually get to be on level playing field. I got the ultimate ace in the hole for our 100% not competition. It's just I would have been like, not that I, you know, have as much of a reason, because normally, like, yeah, getting all that education is more than what I could stomach to go through again. Yeah. If some university wants to, they want to pay you $1 million to go get your doctorate. I'd go back and get my master's for $1 million, but no less than. Yeah. Yeah, a bare minimum 5 here is what we're gonna go with. Since they're paying all this money for people to go back to school. What? Yeah, they will. 100%. That's part of the deal. Be like, yeah, we'll give you $1 million, and then they bury you in debt so that when you get the $1 million, you just have to use it to pay yourself out of the hole. Yeah, really. I'm surprised they don't offer anything. I want to say where I am offers like 80% for your masters. But even paying 20% for my masters is not worth it. It's still like 10 grand or something like that. Yeah, like if it were free and fun. Yeah, really. Just to have somebody be like, you're overqualified. Which I don't know if people still do that, but I mean, for some stuff, for sure. But the only time I've seen it is like, if I, like in the IT field, it's like if somebody has like 15 years of system administration experience and they're applying for like the help desk manager role, like, you're not gonna you're not gonna find what you're looking for here. But that's different. My sandwich, oh, it just ran out. Isn't there like a Torterra event happening? Have you already beat it? Maybe we'll give it a shot when we need a 2-second intermission from this wonderful Char Cadet. One thing at a time. Yep. That's a good idea. Excuse me. Dun, 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 dun. I wonder if Sandslash still does that thing. Sometimes his spikes don't load right. He's dead. He's dead, Jim. Yeah. Yeah, I almost said he's dead, Jim, but referencing Star Trek rather than that, but that was a really funny episode. There were some Family Guy episodes, yeah, it's just like SpongeBob, where you can just say like a piece of it and it just sends you back in time. Hmm. Oh yeah. Yep, I was thinking of that one too. I know which song you're thinking of. That is too hilarious. I remember we used to watch that at college, like once a year at least. No, but I know of it. Oh, no way. That's funny. That one time when Peter sang Shapoopy. I can't remember why, but... Ah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, because I can picture him being like, no showboating! Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah, I scored a touchdown. Yeah, that's... Yep, living there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All same. Widescreen. I used to hate widescreen because the black bars at the top and bottom of TV bothered me. And that's how old I am. That tells you how old I am. Because we don't have black bars on the tops and bottoms of screens anymore. You know when we did though, Josh? Back in the day. With those back in our day when your TV, if it fell off the stand, it could crush and kill you. Good old days. That's not true. I don't actually feel like they were the good old days. I was just oblivious to anything bad that was happening. That's true, but I'd rather not be. I'd rather know. Rip off the band-aid. Larry, hey, how's it going? We are currently hunting for Charcadet. We broke down the outbreak, so I'm just kind of hanging out on the outskirts while Josh is doing all the effort. Yeah. It's getting close. Usually right around like the 13 to 16 minute mark or so. That's usually a pretty likely time, though of course there have been a few times when I've gone like full sandwich time without ever finding anything. It was Cyndaquil was the last time. I used like 3 sandwiches and never found a shiny Cyndaquil. And then on the last sandwich I found 2, so it is what it is. Yeah, on that Chansey. Maybe so. Is there a best way to hunt to get Herba Mystica? There are some ways that can help. There's some charts, I'd have to think of what they are, but basically some Pokemon are more likely to drop Herba Mystica, like in Kitakami if you can fight Snorlax. That's a really good one. In Blueberry Academy, it's like Dusk Noir and Poliwrath and a few others. But yeah, there are a few Pokemon that are more likely to drop Mystica, and you just want to always do like 5+ star raids. But otherwise, unfortunately, there's not a lot you can do. I think there's still an event happening. Okay. So yeah, for sure. Would not hurt. Paldean Wings Herba Mystica. With sweet or spicy, which I know I got that one before. So yeah, there's one current event or mystery gift that would give you a few if you didn't get those. Otherwise, you're just kind of looking for the big beefy Pokemon. Throwing stuff. I'm so angry. Ah! Ah! I'm watching all these Charcadet. No, but like they're, well, not really, but they're kind of spawning in places where I can at least see them. Do you think the shiny Rayquaza raids are gonna be hard? I don't know. Like, I think it'll be hard, but I think somebody's gonna come up with a strategy that will, like, just blow it over. Usually somebody comes up with a pretty good strategy and just wipes it out. Yeah. And most likely harder with other people, but... well, with random people at least. Charcadet. Bum 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 bum. I had to back up more. I'm gonna watch you from atop this cliff. Yeah. I was gonna say, we can't see him up here. Mewtwo is just going blah, 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 blah. That was too far away. Yeah, sometimes. Feel Best way you got an Urban Mystica is by doing 5-star battle raids. Yeah, that is a nice one. Boo-boo-boo-boo-boo. Too hot with my hoodie, I'm too cold without it. I'm a mess. Bum 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 bum. Oh, Charcadet. Anytime. Anytime you want. Option 2 for Charcadet is we could make Fire Sammy and then run around the Painted Forest. I can't remember if that's what that's called. But then there's just Charcadet left and right, but there's no outbreak like odds that increase it, but then we would see a ton of them. I don't know if I have any Mystica. How much is left on your sandwich? Okay, we could hold off, or we could go there now with the last 8 minutes. No, let's hold off. And then when we make another one, we could try that. Bum bum bum. Do 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 do. Bum 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 bum. Nice Sand Slash. He's just rolling around. Ah. Really? I think we're still inside the range of the outbreak. Maybe we just need to be closer to each other. I'm looking up to see. Brave, that's not what I asked. But what I'm asking, I don't think people are posting about. I tried to see if there was any information about how to know who spawned in a Pokemon. Nah, it doesn't even say. There is no way to know. It's just a gamble. Yeah, the Torterra raid is supposed to have some Mystica in it, actually. I'm down for an intermission on this spot for Charcadet if you are. You're like, please. Oh, of course, you go use the little boy's room and I will just kill the rest of the Charcadet in this outbreak. No, I will go look for the Torterra raid. Cool. I don't remember what these other raids are that are sparkly. Oh. I didn't think you were still here. I was just talking out loud. And there he was. And there he was. Or no, here's a different part. This town ain't big enough for the two of us. Fine, I'll just leave. Wait, before you go, would you like to have some basil first? Haha, I fooled you. The basil was actually cinnamon. Oh my god. You will now die from cinnamon poisoning. Courtney, get me my gun. I'm Courtney. Courtney, get me my gun. No. Woohoo. But the gun was missing. Ba-boom! Jeez, I could probably quote that whole thing. Tree stops and tree forts. Our society has now ended. Die, British, die! Meow. Oh. That's fine. Toros. It's a crab bonus now. Okay, so while we're waiting for Josh, let's start to think. This Torterra. Torterra ground. Okay. Yeah. Behavior, actions, and timings is set. Okay. There we go. So he has Earthquake, Wood Hammer, Earth Power, Smackdown, and Shell Smash. Which... Okay. So right now it kind of looks like my best option would be Ice. Or... no, not Water. But I'm not for sure. Is Smackdown a rock move? It might be. Dang. So... but if he knows Smackdown... Sorry, go ahead. Mm-hmm. I mean, I have a decent ice Pokemon that we can just give it a shot with. Heroes in a half shell turtle power. Ice or grass types. That's an interesting thought, but I don't know if I have anybody who's grass who I would feel like is strong enough. I Drapple, but I don't know if he would be good for a raid. Well, it's open when you're ready. No worries. I'm just kind of breezing through. Appleton. I mean, Appleton would be good, but but Appleton doesn't like deal excessive damage. But it would be able to survive the hits really well. That might be it. If we mess this up, then we'll try it again without me using my dumb ice Pokemon. Who's gonna get messed up? Okay. Yeah, I'll have to look at my Appleton. I don't like that. Jeez, from an earthquake? Yeah, I won't have to switch. 2? Are you not holding your item? Maybe not. No, my back's caliber. I had to move all my Pokemon back to home at one point. I wonder if it took all their items off. Yeah, my Vax Caliber had the like loaded dice or whatever it's called, where moves that happen more than once on a turn are more likely to last longer. Somebody else said Suraperior. I don't know if mine is. Yeah. All my starters are. Actually, I didn't even think about my starters. All my starters are trained up now. His super effective move did less than Earthquake did. Excuse me. Yeah, chop chop, whoa. I'm all the way up here, or the camera. Maybe the camera is low. Well, just testing the waters this time, I suppose. Yeah. Bum 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 bum. Smoke on the water. Dang it. That's a stupid song that gets stuck in my head. I looked it up, counters, and it said Appleton and Surreperior are the best. Done 2 raids and got my Surreperior from 36 to 88. Oh dang. Oh, 2 chancy raids. That's pretty great. Okay, I want to look at my Surreperior and see what their deal is, I guess. Oh yeah. Okay. That doesn't... I just need to fix his moves. I guess it would have to be contrary. Okay, yeah, mine is. I don't know if you can leech seed in a raid. Well, let's play around. Of course. Forget about that. Okay, I think my Surreperior will be good. Looking so fancy. Surreperior is a good design. Still a lot of Snivy in its face. There's a little leaf tail. Let me see you in the sand. I'm just messing around whenever you're ready. Oh yeah, it's no rush. Kills a Surreperior. Kind of look like a banana. Like, on the one hand it looks like royalty, and on the other hand it looks like a peeled banana. And I cannot decide which. Oh wait. I was just gonna have it sit, but... feel like I just want to give it a root. If I have one. If I had one! I gotta have a root. If I don't, I'm just gonna give it bright powder. There it is, big root. How did I get so many XP candies? I have just, I've just done tons and tons of raids. And, I normally only level my Pokemon up to level like 70. Because a lot of the times when I get a shiny Pokemon that I want to use, then I end up like just using them a lot, so... Usually if I use my candies, then I'll just level them up to 70, and then the rest of the way I'll just level up on my own, because they all hit. Like, all my Pokemon that are level 100 in my team right now are all level 100 just from me, like, getting them to the 70s-ish range, and then just messing around until they're all the way. A bunch of, like... mass outbreaks, all the shiny hunting and stuff, that's all made a big difference. That did remind me, I should probably max my Seraperior's levels out. Yeah, I have 233 XL, 694 L, 331 medium. I have lots of candies, basically. C6. We've done a bunch of raids on the stream too. There, level 100. Just like that. I went through all the starters and I super trained them. And then I checked all the nature, or I did all the natures and I checked all the abilities. But I don't think I went through the moveset to find the best moveset for everything, so I was like, I can't. My lobby is open, but there's no rush. No, it's no problem. I can scoof around a little more. I have a holding box. Let me look at the holding box. Oh, crab. I almost feel bad. Protect. Leaf Storm is the best. Yeah. I might try to... how did you get 2 protects off in a row, you troll? Since Leaf Storm dropped its special attack, I added in growth to try to counteract that. That thing. Sometimes I get songs stuck in my head and I'm like, where did that even come from? Like, I wouldn't even know enough of it to, like, ever find it. Oops. I got scared and I accidentally killed him, officer. What do you mean he was just delivering the pizza? There was a Cyclozar and I was like, Josh, is that you? And that's how my island is hanging out. My island time is going. Oh no, it's fine. I'm just like running around. Just trying to think if there was anything else I could beef anything else up with, but I'm just gonna look at all the Pokemon. Breloom is a nice one. And the starters. Who's my favorite shiny starter? Oh, Contrary makes it, instead of lowering it, boosts it. Oh, shoot. I should have paid attention to that. Reverses any stat changes affecting the Pokemon, so the attempt to boost its stats instead lowers them, and lowering will boost them. So, I need to check this over again. So growth is not going to be helpful. Spiritomb is at the tip of the ice. I'll fly over there. Like the westernmost point of the ice area. Yeah, I'll go over and murder it for you. I will. I will. I'm just gonna go over there because I don't know if I can describe it well enough to not make it sound confusing. Confusinger. I mean, it's the ice. I mean, like I flew to the flying spot to the west of it. Because it's right over here at this tip. This wasn't a good spot. Yeah, just go to the top point of the mountain, and then you'll go westish. West. I have to double check that I remember where it is as well. I know it's here, but it's either here or it's up there. Yeah, it's the mountain. And it's right They're little ruins. I thought it was this. Remember when I said I did know where it was? I lied. I could swear it's right down here at the tip of the tip. Maybe. Yeah, you do that. I need to double check the tip of the tip. I could swear. Here. It scared me when it popped up. I was right. But it's not next to ruins, so I was wrong as well. Yeah. Yeah, I couldn't think of how to describe that. It's like the most west part of the ice area as you can go. And there are no ruins, it's just hanging out. Yeah, it's a set spawn. You can only get one to spawn a day. Yeah. It's very unfortunate. 1 every 24 hours. Yeah, they always make Spiritomb difficult. So it's actually one of the most pain in the butt shinies to try to get if you were trying to get it in Scarlet and Violet. Actually in general, but if you go to Legends Arceus and get real lucky with a mass outbreak, that's the best game to find a shiny one in. No. It knows. I don't know how. Right. Yeah, you're right as well, Larry. Thank you for reminding me, because I thought about that. I need to use a PP Max on Leaf Storm. That's just where the TMs are. Yeah, I think there was some point, it was a couple years ago, I got the vid, and I was just down for like a couple weeks. And there was like a 3-day span where it was just pretty much like the only thing I did was just tons and tons of raids, because I wanted Urban Mystica, and I just kept not having any, and I was sick of it. So, yeah, but it's never enough, the Mystica. But I've gotten, tons of Mystica and tons of shiny Pokemon. And I like it that way. Suck it to the elitists who think that shiny Pokemon being easier to find makes them not as great. Plus there are tons and tons and tons of shiny Pokemon that you could still hunt and like gloat about. Like some that you'd just have to tell people, oh, I found it in this game, and then they'd be like, wow, or other ones where all they'd have to do is look at it and they'd be like, dang. My Regigigas, it's a toss-up. I think most people would assume that no one's insane enough to do a reset hunt for BDSP, so if somebody saw my shiny Regigigas, I would assume that they thought that it was from Sword and Shield. But you can also shiny hunt Cresselia, and I'll have to look up the information about it again because I thought it said it was a 1 in 20 chance of being shiny, which feels like insane. Like there's no way that it's that good of shiny odds. But that is unfortunately what I have already set my sights on for the next hunt. And that's also why we'll never find Cresselia in... No, that's different. That's max outbreaks. That's the raid den. Getting all my Pokemon games confused. I'm so angry. If you couldn't tell, I'm steaming. No worries. I am just goofing around, grabbing stuff, auto battling stuff. I'm just having a whole time. I feel like I have one, but then I don't know if that would be even more of a pain than just finding one to buy. Nice. Let's see Leaf Storm in action. Oh, nice. This Tauros has what? Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, it was just funny because this Tauros has Intimidate. So just out the gate, you just fucking like just raised my attack. Rest. Rest this. Wait, are you waiting for me now? I'm sorry. This whole time, you've been waiting for me. And I don't know. I'm trying to turn it around to make it sound like, anyway, I'm ready. To make it sound like you've been waiting for me this whole time and you're the one who's angry now. That was what I was trying to get. Did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. I was like, did I max my PP? That sounds so horrible. Do you think that since Serperior is a grass Pokemon, like if they're a grass Pokemon, can they still be a carnivore? Why is that in my head that they would be like vegetarian, like Serperior would be just like hunting down like apples, applin maybe, but then that's meat. Yeah. Yep, I think you're right. Because I was like, man, a giant snake that you wouldn't have to worry about eating you, that would be so great. And then I was like, wait, I think it still could eat me. I mean, in the world of Pokemon, it wouldn't. If we're not being, like, assholes about it. Did I mention we're all dual mates? No, we've been cussing. I've been cussing. You've been cussing. We're all cussing. Cussing cousins. Yep, yep. That's the way to do it. Okay, I need to know. My curiosity is screaming for me to know if Leech Seed will work. Yep, you were right. It's not that I doubted you, I just felt like certain moves just don't work in Terra battles. What? Oh. What was that? Why did it seem like I got it like a drain in? Did you just what? Huh. No, oh, I'm a dummy. I'm a silly boy. I was like, why did I just get health again? Because I used Leech Seed. Because I was going to use Mega Drain, but I didn't click it yet, so it tripped me up. I would like to argue that that was worth it. Yeah, Serperior is like... Ooh. Is a really good one for this. Ooh. Yeah. Whatever. No. I think it's just a grass Terra. Nice. I was gonna say there's no reason to change the grass Terra right now for Serperior. I keep saying it dumb. Serperior. There's no extra E. I did not read it close enough to realize. I used to say Caterpie instead of Caterpie, so whatever. That sounds fun. It also sounds kind of violent. Oh no, I'm sorry, Josh. I didn't even oh wow. What did he do? Boost himself? I should have kept the other move that I had instead. But it wouldn't have made a big difference. It just would have gotten rid of his ability. But his ability just like keeps you from doing from critical hits for him, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to boost as much as I can, but I don't know how long I'll be able to keep it. Yeah, that's fine. I want to switch, like, one move out. Because I think we can, too. Mm-hmm. Yep, I believe it. Yeah, I'm just gonna do 2 setup moves. But yeah, Leech Seed, that was great. I was getting a lot of good help, even though I did still get knocked out once, but I'm excited. Okay. Great. Yeah, let me just swap growth out for whatever that other move was. If I wasn't lazy, I'd make a ground powered sandwich, but excuse me. But I am not feeling like doing that. I think that was the thing that I was doing too, was I was making like level 1 or 2 raid sandwiches before I'd go into some of them. Okay, I have opened the floodgates. That's right. First time was just to see what was up. Second time was getting the feel for things. This time we're ready. That's right. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Yeah. Oh, that's true. That is true. Okay. That first. Jeez. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm fine. Boom. It won't make much of a difference, but if anybody can get one off, we can do critical hits on him now. Whatever, Torterra. Let me know if you want me to... Oh, you have Giga Drain now. Oh, damn. Yep. I was about to say, let me know if you need me to heal or anything. Cool. That actually was perfect. I didn't get one of my Leaf Storm any of my Leaf Storm attacks out until after he fired off. I was kind of hoping that Arcanine had Flare Blitz, but that's okay. Yeah, oh no you don't. Okay. See if we can start getting some damage on him. Some more. Leech Seed has been healing me enough to not need to heal again. Ooh. Ooh. Nice. Yeah, we've got this. Oh man, yeah, we've got this for sure. We didn't even... Oh... We didn't lose that much time. Good night. Yeah, that worked out. I'll just throw an Ultra Ball at him. That worked out real well. You like pretty much nerfed him into the ground. Speaking of nerf, I had Mom and Dad watch the first episode of Rebuild the Galaxy tonight. And they got a real nice kick out of it. So that'll be a fun one. Trisha liked it too, but there's the extra stuff she won't get quite as well, but she doesn't really need to. And yeah. He sure does. Those are gonna be really funny to go through when he gets like just old enough to really look at him, you know. So that'll be cool. Right now everything is just kind of like he's just there while I read stuff. It's not a heavy contributor. Those books. I actually have been legitimately excited to read those with him. Okay. This thing needs to go somewhere else. And I need to put my superior back. Can't just go in and start messing stuff up. I forgot that by getting all the starters, now I'm on the hook to get all the starters forever. Yep, that's okay. If I keep up with it, it's only 3 at a time. And Legends ZA, I don't have to shiny hunt them in that game. Unless it's like great, unless the shiny hunting methods are so great. I'm looking at the stuff I still need to finish setting up. Okay. How do you feel, Josh? Oh, nice. Okay, great. Yeah, let's do the forest, and it's Tag Tree Thicket. Actually, that worked out great because now I have a Mystica I can throw in. Yeah, the Magikarp could be fun, but let's see. Oh. We can go more towards the north, but the whole forest will be teeming with them after we make the sandwich. I need to... Am I facing the right way? Yes. So... It doesn't specifically say, but in the resort area of Platinum, the odds of finding a level 100 Magikarp are 1 in 10,000. In the next ones, it's lowered to 1 in 200. So that's the odds roughly. I think it might be in Scarlet and Violet. It might be like 1 in 100. So you've got 1 in 100 just to find the shiny Magikarp at all. And then you've got to multiply that by trying to find it as a shiny. Wolfie, hello. How's it going? We're hunting for Charcadet. Again. But not in the outbreak this time, because the outbreak was stupid. Oops. I ditched you for the sandwich. You didn't want to make one, did you? Did you? Okay. I've been thinking about that 10th Dimension video that we watched with Luke. And I just need you to throw in a red bell pepper. Yes, a red bell pepper. Wait, what am I missing? Tomato, green bell pepper, burger, and then 2 ingredients, but that only gets me to 5. Oh wait, yeah, for some reason I was counting. It's 6 spots. Why am I not thinking of this correctly? There's my tab. It is... Okay. That was great. It's... Okay, so it's this, the ones that don't, recipes. Why? I'm just having the biggest, like, blank right now on... Is it... And I'm looking at this page. It's a rocket ship. Maybe it is onion. Tomato. It must be. Oh. Well, hopefully it is. I'm so confused. Normally I'm like just right on it. I know, right? It's onion. It's gotta be. Because now I'm looking at a different one. It's like, use 1 cucumber and 1 pickle. Maybe they updated it. Maybe that's why. Whatever. Maybe they did update it. toss. Let's find out how we did. Well, because I told you before, but I must have told you one ingredient too short. But it still made the fire sandwich, didn't it? So normally it fills up the slots. That's why I was like, Huh. Yeah, they updated it. So that was right, the onion. But I guess we didn't need it. But there is an update to the sandwiches where now we can do 1 cucumber, 1 pickle, and then any 2 herba mystica, and then any 3 of the ingredients. But then there are all kinds of weirdo like catches to it. So anyway, I am going to, yeah, like between, if you go across, oh wait, yeah, right here. I'll just start flooding the place. I need a faster Pokemon again, but I don't have any. None of them. I need the starters fast. Greninja. Greninja's fast. Yes, computer? Don't worry about Dropbox, computer. I will worry about Dropbox. You're almost full. What? Oh no. Oh no. We gotta get away from each other. Right. I'm gonna go out closer to the base. And that way we don't have to worry about who spawned it in. So that makes me panic every time. Actually, I'll just hang out across the water. No, like smoke on the water. Oh, what's wrong with me? Yeah, that sounds about right. Nah. No, I didn't see that. Why? No, why would that be what they responded to that post with? Maybe you broke somebody's world then. Yeah, because it kind of did to me just then. Yeah, and like, if you get like that fancy tomato soup that has like the cheese and stuff in it, like tomato bisque, I don't know if that's right, but anyway, then it's just pretty much pizza. It's even more pizza. Well, good night, everyone. Yeah, on that note, I'm going to bed. I know. I was thinking about that in the shower today. And I was like, damn it. What have you done to me? Oh, there's another one too. I forget what it is. Before it was is. I liked my meme where I was like, today I woke up and chose anarchy, and it was the theirs, but it was all wrong. Oh man. Try not to branch too far away from where I'm at, just because, you know, I don't want to lose too much, but yeah, Charcadet. We were told Josh used the sandwich and didn't get one, so that makes it like even more. Yeah, it doesn't count. It wasn't even shiny, so that's what I'm gonna go with. Mewtwo is just being a butt. And that's what we'll tell ourselves to sleep at night. I don't want to go all the way out there, so I'm just going to zoom in. Now turn around! Okay, just run away, that's fine. Venonat, like, is surprisingly a huge pain to shiny hunt. Like, I was like, oh man, Venonat's going to be so fun. And it's so cute. I love Venonat shiny. I've always wanted to get a shiny Venonat. But then you look at it and it's like, well, I have to look at their eyes to see if it's shiny, and I have to wait for them to turn around, and oh man, it becomes a much larger pain than I expected. I got a Venomoth though. Right? Venomoth was easy, and I got like extremely lucky with my Venomoth hunt, because I think it was like 30 seconds into me starting the outbreak and it was just there. Yeah, Venonat's a tough one. That was one of the first Pokemon I ever tried to shiny hunt, because I knew about shiny Pokemon and I was like, I want one. And I was like, okay, so where do I want to try? And I think it was Fire Red and Leaf Green, because I was hunting in the section next to Cerulean City, up above the bridge to the left in that grass. Yeah, because there are Venonat in there, but I never had the patience to follow through. I did try for a little while, but yeah, my attention span was not having it. It's actually easier at night, too, with Charcadet, because their yellow eyes stand out more at night. We found a shiny Zorua, so to me I'm like, if we set our minds to it, we can find, maybe not every shiny, but we can find a lot of them. Shiny Ditto, that one was torturous. So that's true. Yeah, that's true. And we may have... No, I don't think we did have an outbreak. I think we just did it. Yep. My first shiny Charcadet I found during an outbreak, and I got lucky with it. But then I was like, but now I can't evolve it. So ever since then I've wanted another one. There are a bunch of shinies that I got that I was like, nah, I can't evolve this. Have to keep it how it is. 'Cause especially if I'm not going to use it, then why even evolve it? Just keep it the way I found it. Is Greninja gross? I know we all like Greninja, but he's got a big old tongue slapping all over the place. Like, maybe he's yucky. Hmm. Yeah. That's very true. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the tongue, it's like, it's a neat contrast, but it's just a little strange. And I don't know if I'm thinking about it more because of him being shiny, or if it's just because I just haven't used Greninja very much, so I just haven't thought about it. I think it's the latter. I moved further away from the water, so you should have a pretty decent area to look around in. But yeah, you set up a fire sandwich and it's just pretty much Charcadet all over. Not that it helps. That one. Thank you. It didn't want to attack it, but I wasn't believing that it was shiny. Then I saw its face. I'm not a believer. I had to make it sound real bad at the end because I didn't want to put more effort into it than that. My plan was to just sing "My dreams are all dead and buried" all night. It just hasn't been popping up in my head. Oops. Sometimes I wish the sun would just explode. Also, I watched all of what Hulu had for King of the Hill, and it didn't feel like excuse me, it didn't feel like they have all of King of the Hill. Or maybe they do, but the season finale just, I mean, it just felt like a season finale. It didn't feel like the end of the show. But maybe it was? Yeah. Wow. That's crazy. Yeah, because it's just, you know, it kind of makes sense, but it's just like Min and Connie are gone for the episode. But I mean, it was cute that Con and Hank had a thing. So I don't know. Hey, I can see its eyes and they're not blue. Kill. Ooh, I'm gonna have to get up. My dreams are round and merry. Oh no. If I get up, sandwich. There are more important things than the sandwich. That's not what's it to, well, that's not the debate here. A bunch of people recommend the picnic reset. Count the Pokemon. If there are 16, then. But like, that's not a well, maybe it is. I was gonna say, I don't know if it's a surefire way. Like, you could get, like, I don't know. I keep thinking the shiny could spawn in before the end, but then it's like, well, the shiny doesn't count the same. Anyway, I'm not counting to see if there are 16 Pokemon every time. It's too hard. They all wander around. It's out here somewhere. I just know it. It's hiding, waiting for us. Yeah. Just before the stream. Yellow eyes. Actually, yeah. No, my life points. You attack them directly. Wait. I like how cool the show made the card game seem. Yeah, the rules were weird. I just want to summon my monsters, bro. Like, attack, defense, but then the attack, your attack, with their attack, and the defense, and with, and that's how I would describe playing the Yu-Gi-Oh card game to someone. But to be fair, it's about the same with Magic. I'd be like, I think there are terrains, but I don't know what they're for, and there's some mountain energies, but they're mountains maybe, and there's some points on the card. There's not a lot I know about magic. Are you like, yikes? Yeah, we're in college. Yeah. I don't blame you. My neighbor friend from back in the day, he likes magic a lot. But I just never really got into it. But also, to be fair, at the time, Mom and Dad said that it was witchcraft. So they weren't going to buy them for me. And then, to be fair to Mom and Dad, I was already collecting Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh cards, so I think that was just an excuse to not get me going on more cards. We've talked about this, but that's my favorite. Yep. That's my favorite theory. It's just that Mom and Dad were like, no, we cannot do this with another. Because magic cards, there's like even more than what Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon had at the time. If you could go back in time, if I could go back in time to a store, like fresh when Pokemon trading card game came out, to buy a few boxes, but I don't want to go back in time. Like, yeah. You could even check like in the future a little bit just to see, okay, is the value going to go up? When's the best time to sell this? And then, to be even more silly, so let's say in the future, you go to the future, and you take all the money that you earned from selling, and you go back into the past, and create like a big bank account wealth thing. You wouldn't want to go back too far, but anyway, thank you. Yep. You could just keep doing that too. Go into the future, grab that money with the interest, go back in the past, deposit it again. I think the time police are gonna come and arrest me soon for conspiracy against time. I swear, time police, I don't even know you, bro. I'm not gonna expose the truth. That's how every millionaire and billionaire has earned their wealth. It's from going back in time, investing money, and coming back into the future. I'm sorry. Allegedly and JK, millionaires and billionaires. We can't call out their scheme. The millionaires and billionaires will be like, they're onto us. No, there are people who've made a lot of money, and it's like through legitimate means, and there's nothing wrong with people who have a lot of money that they've inherited. Yeah. Yeah, really. Yeah, he just max out the money. You tell me why you as an individual need more than $999 million. I'm sure they'd love that. Hey, a super nice plaque. Like think YouTube gold plaque, but with like a more relevant picture in the middle. Ooh. Okay. Okay. Yep. You did it. Good job, team. Yeah. But Josh, what if I one day become a billionaire? I don't wanna hurt billionaires because I might also be a billionaire someday. And these rules that I'm into now, I wouldn't be into after I've made the switch. Kind of. Mm-hmm. That's true. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe I do remember that. Oh, I was like, why does it look so weird? It's mostly buried in the grass. Still keep getting hot and cold. Look, is my ear so pink? Why is my ear so pink? Is it from the camera? Or is it because I'm so hot? You're hot, then you're cold. You're yes, then you're no. Four minutes left. Whoa, like a... Wait. Oh, shoot. I will mark that on the map. You found Rizzian. Also, hello. Nick is nice. Whoa, they know. See? They know what's up. Dun dun dun. That's what it is. Also, hello. Who here has a shiny Zamzeta? Why can I not think of what Zamzeta is? Oh, hey, thanks. Appreciate it. Oh. That is nice of you. Yeah, that's what they said. I can't read. Nah, don't worry about Pokemon Home. Zam. Oh, yeah, definitely don't have one of those. I missed that event. But yeah, hey, thanks. See, that's the moment when I should just plug. Be like, oh, hey. But yeah, there is another channel that exists. Feel free to go check that out too. We do stuff. I do stuff here where we swear, and then I do stuff on a different channel where I don't normally swear. Nah. Get him. I was like, I can see it not being a shiny. Don't lie. Oh, hey, thanks. Hopefully you can come and enjoy the times. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah, I needed an outlet for both. And if you do them both on the same channel, then it's like you're not even doing one that doesn't have swears in it, so separating them out to kind of make it nice. A shiny Registeel and you're shiny hunting it in Sword. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, that would be really unfortunate. I have been hunting shiny Regigigas and BDSP, but it's a slow process. Get it. Cute. I'm almost out. Almost out of sandwich time. Dang. No Charcadet. Well, how are you feeling now, Josh? Yeah, I think that makes plenty of sense. Well, Josh found a shiny Chansey right before the stream started, and he doomed us. It's Josh's fault. No, I'm just kidding. I just wanted to make jokes. But yeah, this was fun. I'm glad we at least hopped on and did it. Yeah, here pretty soon we'll have another shiny whatever going on that we'll play with, but yeah. And we've still got like Pokemon Stadium 2. And yeah, plenty of stuff. But maybe next weekend might get goofed up for me. I'll have to figure it out, but oh yeah. Mm. Yeah, that would be. Well, it seems like that'll time out pretty well. Microphone. But yeah, so we will be back next week here doing streams, and I think I'll be back on Nixphat by midnight. I couldn't decide for sure what I was going to play, but I think it's going to be Banjo-Tooie. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and until the next one, bye.